Well, here we are. Um, no music because afraid of copyright, but um, oh wow. Um, wow. Um, so what we're gonna do is we got a lot to look at. All right, so I loving my job, man. I love it. Like it's crazy because I can. What's crazy is I'm so relaxed during the day when I get home that I can do other things, do what I want, and it's I can do what I want, and I feel comfortable just eating whatever I want, doing what I want, going to bed and waking up and going to work. So we got that done. Now we got to look at step two. So as some of you know, that I am going. Let me. Oh, those videos look good. Looks good, don't it? What do you guys think about how's everything look? Camera looks good, don't it? I like it. Um, they're 4K camera, so I'm thinking maybe move that over more. Move this one over a little more, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Um, anyways, I gotta be careful what I say about Jen because she didn't like. Hold on. So I gotta be careful what I say about Jen because she didn't like some comments I made. This one or the other one? So this one. You're the man, Sean. A little bit more. See, I say this one a little bit more, and I don't know which one you're saying yeah to, because of the damn delay. I like how you critique though, so keep doing that because you make it. You make it better. Without people like you, it's not going to get better. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see why you did that. I can already see the difference. Because it's like a straight shot. I see exactly what you mean. It's hard to explain, but yeah, like making it almost like sometimes doing a straight shot don't look right. It looks unnatural, you know? But this is like it's a straight shot, but not exactly straight shot, you know? It's like off by a little bit, but it makes it authentic. Like original. Anyways. Pussycat. The pussycat. It's fun. Hey. You did? Bro. What do you... Damn. So what do you, You're on Xbox, right? Or you PC? I can't remember what you and Cecile's setup is. I know she plays on console. I can't remember if you have the same console, if you share. Of course. What? So sorry for... I know you told me, but let me know what your setup is again. Battlefield Xbox just video. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something right now. So you already know about how the consoles did something like, I think it's been a thing for about 4 years, maybe longer, 5 years. But, and you probably already know this, but you know, before you could stream on consoles and only do video. And you couldn't have all the extra stuff that you can on PC. That has changed. Are you familiar with that? Are you familiar with those options? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, obviously, it's not exactly one-to-one like PC, but you can add a lot of stuff. Like, you can add alerts. You can add stuff that, 7 years ago, you couldn't add. Did you know that? And are you streaming directly from the Xbox with only the Xbox, or do you have a computer too? Or are you just using... Oh, and so if you're using a computer, you obviously have a capture card. But if you're not, you're just doing the Xbox directly. God, I hate delay, man. Because I just asked you a loaded question. Yeah. So you're doing it with Xbox only, or do you have a computer to hook your Xbox to? Or a laptop? You can do it off a laptop too. So keep that in mind. If you do have a laptop, you can stream off the laptop. And that would give you a ton more options if you are streaming directly through the Xbox. Because PlayStation has done that. PlayStation did it first, I believe, and then Xbox followed behind. Xbox only. Okay, so... Now, So now I want to show you. So I forgot about it because PlayStation has. Now I know they probably changed it, but at one point, PlayStation had Twitch built in. So it was a little difficult, I think, navigating it. But basically, you could stream just like you could from a PC on Twitch through your PS5. Now, that was probably about 4, 5, 6 years ago. But I want to say, right here. You're probably already using this, right? Let me know if you're using this. Are you? Well, just think about it, bro. Just think about it. Just entertain the idea. So this is what you would do. Not this bottom part, right here. So you can use Lightstream and you can add your widgets, animations. You can make them on your phone, and I think they will come over via the cloud. See? Just entertain it, bro. Cause I'm gonna support you either way, but I'm always going to help you whatever I can. So just look into this. At least just look into it one time. Be like, hey, it's for me, it's not for me.
Welcome to the game.
So just take a screenshot or email it to you
Click on that.
self, just so you have it.
And again,
And so
you are here and you want to type in, you're going to click on configure. So, and you see the chat message as well. Thing again. So, pop up saying it's active.
and you I don't know what that is. But yeah, Lightstream or Streamlabs. And you set it all up on your phone or a computer. And then what it will do, you'll connect your Twitch account and you make your app, you make your alerts and stuff, and it will pull them from your account via the cloud and place them on the ad spots. But yeah, bro, you already know, man. Even though you don't really like me, I'm still gonna support you because I don't want you to beat me up. That's a no-brainer. What's up, boss? Yeah. Yeah, Sean said I have to support him or he's gonna kick my ass. So he's a great streamer. He's beautiful. He's one of the best. Yeah, he's a great guy. Right, Kitty? He's a great guy. Sean's a great guy, man. Well, I kind of have to say that. How do I know he's a great streamer without ever seeing him? Well, in life, we learn. Sometimes in life, there are decisions we make that are smart, and we just know they're smart because we just know. This is one of those decisions. You ever just made a good decision and someone was like, man, how'd you know that? How in the world did you know to make that decision if you never done it before? Well, some people like to have all their teeth and all their fingers working. So, yeah, he's a great streamer. And if you say otherwise, I'm going to have to beat the shit out of you. But, nonetheless, my kitty, Dory, was licking herself. She was licking herself. And I go up behind her. And I don't think she sees me, but she stops. It's hilarious. She stopped for like 5 seconds. Funny. Anyways, that was a really bad imitation. But you missed it, bro. Oh well, first wait, hold up. And by the way, I don't have a lot of viewers, but you are always. You don't have to ask. I don't care when you do it, but you are encouraged and always. And this is for most people, but not all people, but definitely you. You can always tell people to go to your stream. You don't even have to worry about if there's 8 people here, 5. Bro, you could post on my chat. You could be like, yo, I'm streaming now. Why don't you guys come hang out with me? And if you think for a second I would get mad at that, if anything, I would just, if you did that, if anything, I would go to your stream and probably stream your stream. So I just want you to know that. And I'm not just saying that because it's you, but that's kind of how I've always rolled like that. I don't give a shit about stuff like that. If anything, so I just want to make that clear. I kind of like having no music. It's different. So here's what I was saying. So I love it, man. I love it. Oh, you didn't see my picture? Let me show you my pictures, bro. So I love it. I love it. So I'm getting settled in. I love the hour. I love everything. The cool thing, I'm only like a minute and a half away. Well, like 5 minutes away. The awesome thing, and I didn't really realize this, I basically work every day. I love it because it gets me up every morning. I love that. Because I love waking up in the morning. Like, I love it. I don't like, I used to sleep in all the time, and that's not who I am. But, I love it. I love it because I thought to myself, this is pretty cool. I go to work for a few hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and Monday through Thursday it's 9.5, but Friday it's 6 hours, but on the weekend 4 hours. So the 4 and 6 hours is cool. I get to work and still come home and be able to do stuff. I love that. I love it.
4 hours.
I love being able to,
6 hours is cool. I
you know,
work and still
I just
come home
enjoy that. There's
and
no
do stuff.
no amount of words can say that. And I'm not just saying that
I love being able to,
because I'm stuck with it. I truly like it.
enjoy that. There's no
Now I don't know if I could say the same if it was a job that I had to drive,
because I'm stuck with it.
I don't know, 20 miles one way.
Like it.
That might be different.
Now I don't.
But this is a job where I drive about,
If it was a job
you know,
that I had to drive
shit. I left at
20 miles one way, that might be different. But this is a job where I drive about.
sorry, just clip my nails real quick.
Shit.
I left at 4:43 and I arrived at 4:50.
Just clip my nails real quick. I left at
What else? Oh,
4:43, and I arrived at 4:50. What else? Oh.
They not like us.
so I know the pictures aren't good, but I had to take a quick one because we were working. But yeah, bro, I just want you to know that about the streaming. Just be clear about that. Because I want people to come to your stream. And honestly, what few viewers I do get, I want them to go to your stream, bro. Because that is what I would want if I was streaming. What up, Zyphon? Yeah, I didn't know you were a moderator, Zyphon. Oh, my bad. No. It's, sorry. Whenever somebody chats, sends a message, I think it's the first time for that chat, it gets sent via the Restream bot for some reason. I don't know. I'm sure there's some... Yeah, so sorry about that. It said moderator, but it was calling the Restream bot moderator. I love it, man. Let me catch you guys up to pace. So, I love it. I love the setup. Like Zyphon, I was just telling us, Sean, so I love the fact. I mean, there's so much I love about it. I love the actual stuff I do. Basically, like a golf ground, I am a golf groundskeeper. Love it. But there's some things I like about it that are just awesome. One of them is obviously, I left for work at 4:43. I got there at 4:50. And I didn't really think about this until later. I love the fact that our Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a short shift. Because one thing that I always had a problem with is waking up when I wasn't working or when I didn't have nothing to do. But I love the fact that I can now, when I wake up, go to work, come home, and I can do stuff. Like, I love that. Because before, working at those even 10-hour shifts, but god damn, 12-hour shifts, you can't do shit. Like, by the time I get home, like, oh shit, hold on. Hold on. So, sorry. But when I was working 10, 12 hours, by the time I got home, 12-hour shifts suck. They're nice in terms of they shorten how many days a week you work, but that's it. When you come home, especially working in a warehouse, I think they're one of the few industries that do that. And like construction and stuff. Well, no, I think police, I think they have some schedules sometimes like that. But when I was working 12 hours, come home, get home. If I stop at the grocery store, I better know what I want. And I'll tell you why. I get home, I got to shower, probably got to use the bathroom, shower, eat. By then, it's like 8 o'clock. Now, mind you, shift starts at 5 in the morning. You know, me, even though I did my shower the night before, I still wake up at 3:15 every morning. So, this is why I was closing my eyes when I was coming home from work at 4:35 in the afternoon. You work 3:15, you wake up at 3:15. The earliest you're going to get to bed, the earliest is 7:30. How many hours is that? That's 17 hours. No, 16 hours. That does not include if you're probably going to, it's probably going to be about 8:30. That's 18 hours. 17 hours. Okay? That's after working at a warehouse. You're not just standing around. So, those are, it's stupid. You don't have time to do anything. No time. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, I mean, that's it. That's the life. And I'm like, you know, at the time, I'm like, well, that's fine. But now I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm so glad because I didn't really know anything different. I got so used to it. I did the 10 hours, 4 days a week, which wasn't too bad, but that was second shift. So in terms of sleep schedule, it was kind of nice. But in terms of planning and scheduling, it sucked because, some days I would get, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but I would get home. I would work Thursday night. I would get home Friday. So I work Thursday night, Friday morning. I get home about 4:30 in the morning. This is what I would do to try to do overtime on the weekend when I was on second shift. So it's 4:30 in the morning, Friday. I would eat, get home, shower, eat, whatever. But what I would do is I would stay up. So instead of going to bed at like 7:30, 8 in the morning, I'd go to bed at like 11:30, 12. Now check this out. This is what I would do. Looking back on it, this is fucked up. This is how weird the sleep schedule was if you wanted to work overtime while you're on second shift and they didn't do mandatory overtime. So you had to come in for a first shift if you wanted overtime. It wasn't mandatory, but mandatory if you want to work overtime because they're not going to bring a team in on second shift. I would go to bed at like noon on Friday. So I was up from 3:15 Thursday morning to noon Friday. So that's what? 24, that's 33 hours. So 33 hours I've been up. And I worked at a warehouse. And, you know, it's not like just standing around doing nothing. But here's the kicker. Go to bed at like 12. So I'd sleep all day. Think Zyphon might remember this. But I would sleep all day. Now check this out. I would sleep all day. This is so weird. And I like doing it once or maybe twice, but after that, I didn't like it. But sleep all day. And imagine waking up at 11:30 at night being wide awake. Probably one of the weirdest feelings ever when you know you're wide awake and one, you look outside and people are walking home from the bar, or two, it's quiet, nighttime quiet. It's very weird because not only are you not tired, but you're the opposite of tired and you're wide awake and it's just a weird feeling. It's pretty cool the first time, or even the second time, because it's so different. Like, I remember waking up one time at like 10:30 and I was wide awake, and I'm like, I'm gonna go do something to eat. And it was just so weird because, you know, you go out and most people are, not everyone's drunk, but, you know, people have been hanging out and chilling, and so it's, you know, it's usually not people out there who've been sleeping all day. So, you know, but I would do that, and then this is the crazy part. I would stay awake until 4 in the morning, 4:30, and start getting ready for first shift weekend so I could go in. And you can see how that really jats up my sleep schedule, because the next scheduled day I worked is Monday night. Sunday night, if I'm lucky. Monday night. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go to work, get home, and then I'm probably not going to be really tired. And so that cycle is going to keep going. Then I'm finally going to probably fall asleep like Sunday morning at like 10 a.m. Wake up at 7. You see what I'm saying? And then I won't feel sleepy until like 5 in the evening. 5 in the morning on Monday. So it's just crazy. So didn't mean to draw that out. But Zyphon and Sean, I love you guys. I love this. Like, I can't. It's crazy because I don't just say I love it because I expected to love it and I want to love it, and I'm just trying to convince myself otherwise. But I love this job, man. It's so awesome. So I'm getting situated. I'm getting my unemployment figured out. If I do get it, it's just going to be bat pay. But I'm working on that. The cool part. Here's the cool part. I signed up for benefits. Actually, that reminds me, I didn't sign up. I just started this job last Wednesday. I signed up for benefits on before the 28th of February. Check this out. They kick in on the 1st of March. Bro, that's awesome. That's it for anybody, too. So if somebody gets hired, like, if you get hired August 25th, if you have your orientation and they set it up to where you can collect benefits by the next month, that's pretty cool. So I love that. I love the fact that the insurance is the same I had before. So it's crazy. This is how I know, this is how you know you love your job. You know, people say, oh, if you love your job, you never have to work a day in your life. And that I do agree. But if you ever wondered if you love your job, I think this is a good indicator. When I would work at the at Dollar General, I did like the job, but I don't think I loved it. And I don't think I loved it because of the physical limitations or the physical ailments it was causing me issues. But I liked it. I liked it because of the financial reasons. Now, if you take out the financial reasons, if I wasn't making that money, would I enjoy it as much? Honestly, probably not. I did like the workout part of it, but after about year 6 or 7, I started to notice my hands were callousing up quicker, and I was starting to have more blisters, and so I was like, yeah, no bueno. Jen keeps calling. 1 second. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave speaker on so you guys can hear her. Hello?
Hey,
What's going on?
Herbert, did you see the picture of that hat I sent you? That's a nice hat they have.
Hey, would one of you guys text me and let me know you guys are here?
Dollar General 39th. It was $12.99. and they have gator hats.
Wanna say something?
I don't know how much those were, but
I love you guys, man.
I was just saying, like, we have a bunch of hats too. If you want one, hats and like Hurley and.
That'd be cool, huh? That'd be. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I kind of want a sun hat.
That's what it was. I sent you a photo. Did you see it?
I did not.
Oh, I think I just deleted it. It was I deleted it. Hang on a second. It was a bin, not a bin, but like a display thing. Hold on. Here it is. It was nice, though.
Well, you bought it for me?
Well, I didn't know if you'd like it or not. I mean, I really don't.
No,
to be
it's cool,
honest,
hon. You don't gotta get me a hat. Okay, I appreciate the.
we have a black Hurley one. I have to go look because they both have. Drew has like about 10, 15 different nice hats. I can go take a picture.
That looks nice. I would like a more of a fabric one, but I mean I can wear a straw hat, I guess.
Fabric. Oh,
What?
Chase has one that. Well, we ain't gonna give that one up from the Bahamas though. It's really nice. It's a fedora hat from the Bahamas that we actually got in Nassau.
What's a fedora hat?
I think that. Hold on a second. Let me. Hold on a second. Let me go try to take a picture. It's nice. I don't know what. I was there, but I forgot how much it was. It was like 40, 50 bucks. Hold on.
You guys are awesome. From now on, when I stream, I'm gonna let you guys hear what Jen says.
Oh, here it is. It's nice.
She-
Just usually make another code there.
She honestly, she's on mute now, so she can't hear me. But she doesn't like me. She claims, she says all the time she doesn't like me.
Chase, this one or the one up there?
Or she doesn't say it like that, but she complains about so many things I do. Says I'm a loser. Says I'm all these things.
We should have.
But yet,
global bands.
she calls me all the time. And it just
Wait,
doesn't make
I'm
no
gonna take it
fucking
on his
sense.
phone. Pictures. No one yet.
That's fine.
No, he's annoying, but that's other people, not us.
But yeah, so there's a lot to it, and I want to share it with you guys.
Hi.
But I want you guys to see. Who's this?
Hi.
Who's this? Who's that? Who's that talking?
This is Chase.
Who's Chase?
Oh my god.
Who's Chase?
Grand Gojo.
Huh?
Gojo. Where's Jakari at? Playing with him?
Tell your mom to be nice to me.
It's a joke.
That ain't a joke.
This is from. Oh, that was from Mexico. I'll send photos. Okay.
You'll send photo. Okay, so there's a lot to it, and I want to share with you everything. I do. Because you guys might be able to shed some light. She really, like, it's hard to say because there's so many different angles on it. But, like, she feels like she has to justify everything to me. And I don't know why. Like, if I say something and I'm wrong about something, she's adamant about me knowing the true thing, you know, the true reason behind something or the true meaning. And it'll be something small sometimes, but it's almost like, I don't know. And then, this is hard to explain, so bear with me, but one of the things that causes a lot of, there's so many layers to this, so I don't want you guys to be totally, if you don't want to hear about it, please let me know. Be like, Tony, shut the fuck up and play games. I'm serious. I'm totally fine with that. but I thought it would be kind of interesting to share with you this. But she, so the big thing with her is, like, if I say something and I'm wrong, or I say, hey, you do this, or, you're like this, or your ex is like this, or Chase like, she feels the need to text and call and set the record straight, even if it seems something meaningless, something small, something minor. She also, like, how sometimes, well, if say a woman is talking to a guy she likes and they're not dating or whatever, kind of like in this scenario, but she says all these things, and it's like all these like eye-opening comments, and it's like, whoa. And you know how sometimes, I guess even in non-relationships, just regular friendships, if somebody tells you something, like calls you a name or says or brings up something that it will just shock you, like it will just, oh, you said that? Now, with Jen, so I like to say that kind of as like, using up your ammunition, and you kind of, that's your special ammo. With Jen, she gets angry at times, and she's a good person. She is. And she's probably going to dissect this stream. By the way, she doesn't like me to know her Twitch. So I don't know how I know she watches me, but she doesn't want me to know that. And she doesn't want to be friends with me on Facebook because we would have arguments and I would unfriend her and block her, and she was sick and tired of it. But she does view all my social media. And I'm not against it. It just kind of makes things a little weird. But everything I post, like, but she has me, her reasoning for having me blocked or not wanting to be my friend is because, and she's kind of right, when we would get mad, I would block her, and she didn't like that. And so she just blocked me totally. And again, it's not a big thing because I understand I can be difficult. So, but yeah, so she'll probably see this stream, which I don't give a shit because you're my friend, and But going back to the special ammo thing, there is nothing this woman can tell me that would blow my mind. Think about that. I know she says things out of anger, and I'm not mad at her for those things. Do I get angry and upset? Yes. According to her, I shouldn't because I'm the reason our relationship doesn't work out. Probably true there. But there's nothing she can tell me that would actually make me step back, open my mouth, and be like, oh my God, you did not just say that. And I say that because, going back to the special ammo analogy, she's used all the ammo there is. So back to like an argument, if we're arguing about something, she'll drill it home and connect dots that I believe, like, first of all, she's constantly repeating herself. She'll say, you're adding women on Facebook. She knows I don't talk to them like that. I don't ask them out or anything, but that's been something if I had $1 for every time she's brought that up. But she'll say, all these people are saints, whatever, they're this, they're that, they're not as successful as me. Okay. But she's upset I'm doing that. But like, say, the overall theme is that the reason we're not in a relationship is because I start arguments. And And I'm being gonna be honest with you. I'm being 100% honest with you on this. You know, I know I'm a difficult person. I've made it clear. And I'm trying to make this organized so it's not totally all over, but it's hard to. So bear with me. One of the reasons why we haven't, well, we're not dating right now, but one of the reasons she's always been opposed to taking a break is she thinks that if we take a break, that I'll just go fuck a bunch of people. First of all, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I just wouldn't. And Jen, if you're listening, I wouldn't do that. Okay, regardless of who you are or what, you know, I get the, what do you call it? I get that's a scenario that's played out in movies or sometimes in reality, but I would not do that. You know what I'm saying? I would not go around, but I want to do it anyways. I want to do that. And to be perfectly honest, even if I wanted to do that, I mean, it's like, who the fuck do you think I am? The Don Juan? I mean, you think my dick is dragging on the ground and women are just waiting in line to pick it up? Come on. What are we doing here? I mean, shit, if I was clapping cheeks every weekend, I don't think I'd be streaming talking to Sean on a Saturday afternoon. No offense, but, having a hot dog with buns would be on the menu a lot more often, if you get my drift. But anyways, so and again, I'm being honest here. So, I am. It's like, oh, he says he's being honest. He must be lying. No, I am. So, all right. I'm a difficult person, but going back kind of to the special ammo thing, she'll bring something up. Why you always start arguments. One of the reasons why we can't ever talk about things, and again, I'm not blaming you, Jen, if you're listening, but she doesn't want to sit down and just talk for 4 hours because, again, that kind of sounds boring, Let's go out to eat. Okay, that's fine. But, and correct me if I'm wrong, please. If I'm wrong, be like, Tony, you're fucking wrong. Get it together. Stop being a sleazeball if I'm wrong. But I'm going to tell you. I know, okay, that's boring. Nobody wants to sit for 3 hours and just talk, But I would bring up there has to be some discussion somewhere. We can't just forget about all the name calling and stuff you were calling me, which I don't call her names. I sometimes piss her off accidentally. I don't mean to. But she'll call me names, call me this, call me that. Tell me I'm this, tell me I'm worthless, tell me I use my family, all this other stuff. And I allow it only because I know I can be a difficult person. And honestly, it doesn't really bother me. And I know what you're probably thinking, oh, you're letting yourself be abused. I don't look at it like that. I think, okay, I'm a difficult person, so I'm going to let some stuff slide. But lately it's been stuff that just like somebody else in the community said, it's just exhausting. Because she'll call and she'll be like, I don't, something will be bothering her. And she'll just tie in all the things I do wrong. Like, you're cheap, you don't spend money, and back on that notion, no, so again, I'm trying to be organized. On that notion, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was talking about because you made an OnlyFans comment. Oh, hey. Do you like OnlyFans that blow? All right, fuck it. That's it. So I did start an OnlyFans page. Here's. All right. Can I show you this? Zyphon? Now, some of the contents had to be blurred out. You guys want to see it? Let me know what you guys think. Just, it's a work in progress, but this is a photo of OnlyFans that I've worked hard. I think it's good. All right. Here's a photo of OnlyFans. I know it's pretty disgusting, but it's OnlyFans, dude. That's just what it is. It's Dusty OnlyFans. I know it's quite shocking. Zyphon, be careful if you're taking a peek, bro. But that's a picture of OnlyFans. And that. I think that was a bad joke. That joke fell flat. Yeah, I missed that one, man. I think I gotta mute myself on stream. Well, could be worse. I could have my girlfriend calling me. What? No. So, let me get back to what we were saying. So, if I do something wrong, she brings up everything. Oh, so talking about stuff. She doesn't want to talk about things. And I'm just closing my eyes because I'm trying to explain it in a way that is somewhat simple. She doesn't like to talk about things because she doesn't want to sit for 4 hours and talk. Okay, I get that. But we have, and she doesn't want to, but also too, if we talk about things, it means talking about the past. And if we're always talking about the past, you know, there's no point in doing that. And she's right there, but we have to discuss. I mean, we have to talk about the past. You know, I don't know exactly what about, but we need to talk about something. Either we need to get on the same page, or we need to, you know, see if Zyphon is interested, which she has suggested herself. And, you know, see if Sean and Cecile want to join, you know. And I said, I don't know, man. That's too much. That's too much. I mean, you know, the farthest we've went is Red Dead Redemption and Cyberpunk. And so we just can't I read that fast and I didn't see plunger. I saw the word plug and I'm like, oh shit. Why? I know this is off the wall and I'm going to continue talking, but why does a woman wear a butt plug? This is a serious question. I know it's disgusting, but I don't understand the purpose of that. Like, I'm trying to figure out if that's like a turn on or if it's like supposed to simulate having a ding dong in there. Like, what's the purpose of a butt plug? And holy shit, what am I talking about? Well, you know it's a long day, but Jen's calling me, blowing up my phone. Zyphon, I promise you I did not plan all this. No. I know we're jumping around here, but no. I love the job, bro. Oh, really? Is that what it's for, really? So, when you're having sex, normally, having that inside you makes the experience better? Is that a general consensus? Like, I mean, is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Oh, it relaxes the front area or the rear area? I really don't mean to talk about this stuff. I really don't. It kind of did a curveball, you know. But it relaxes that. Oh, okay. I always wonder, why do they do that? You know, like, but that makes sense. Makes sense. And I guess it made sense because it's most of the time not as big as a... Yeah, okay. Good. We've crossed that bridge. Zyphon, you still with us? Alright. I think that's where we end the discussion there then. Because, I'm going to have to delete that comment only because I don't want Jen to see it when she spies on my stream later on. She'll say, your friend suggested it. I'll be like, that's blasphemy. He got hacked. No. I love the fact that you told me that, though. That was a serious question. All the other comments I know were funny, but that was a serious question, bro. So I'm glad you actually told me. But she's calling me constantly. I don't mind talking to her. But here. So I'm going to wait till she calls again and answer. But what I wanted to say is that, so if I do something wrong, she'll encompass everything I'm doing wrong. Okay, and I get it. That's fine. But going back, she doesn't want to talk about the past. But sometimes we got to talk about it. And, you know, it's not the most interesting thing to talk about. Of course not. But I told her, how are we going to at least come to an agreement? Or at least come to like a bygones be bygones. Like, how are we going to figure this out? You know, because what ends up happening is we argue, We'll argue. She'll call me a bunch of names. Everything will calm down. She'll call me. We'll still be pissed, but we'll, nowhere near as that mad. And then we'll say, okay, well, we'll be good to each other, be in a good mood. And she'll either order me she doesn't order me like a bunch of food, but she'll get me like sushi. A lot of times she'll get me delivery, or we'll go out to eat, and everything will be good until the next argument. And even then I tell her, Jen, this is great and all, because when I'm with her, I like being with her. You're right. But I'm just saying, I really like being with her when things are going good, but I'm trying to be responsible and not wait until things go to shit to want to talk. How about when things are going good, we talk about those times that are bad so we can figure out why it's happening. I mean, that seems logical, right? But, yeah. Dory, come here. You want to see Cecile and Sean? They want to see you. Come here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. It's okay. It's okay. What? Hey, Cecile. Hey, Sean. Yeah. You're good people. Yeah, not really. I learned today, she joked around about it a lot, but I learned today she tells her friends that I'm pathetic and worthless, and that she only, many times, just wants to hang out for sex. I learned that today. I always used to think she was joking around, but she'll say, man, if you had a small penis, we would never be you would have been long gone. And to some guys that's like a great, that's like a dream, but to me it's like, this sucks, dude. I'd rather hang out and not have sex and figure stuff out and then just do that, have sex and not talk for a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not. Yeah, so that's kind of the. you probably figured that out already. Like, man, it's just, and it kind of makes sense because when you hear some of the things she says about me, it's definitely not. Don't meow. Don't meow. You don't have to meow. You don't have to. Be good. See? You don't have to meow. You're not in danger. Yeah, you don't go back to talking. No, you're not in danger. Good kitty. You're so good. That's right. Sean and Cecile, they're good people. Maybe when Daddy goes on a vacation, they'll watch you for me. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe. I'll ask them. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust many people with you. But I trust them. You'll be able to sleep all day. Now you don't have to meow. Just relax. You don't have to meow. Remember. You don't have to meow. Just shh. You're fine. See? Good kitty. You're so good. Yeah. Good job, baby. Good So let me use the restroom, put some water on my face, and we'll game a little bit. But Zyphon probably, I wonder if he's gone for good. Zyphon's a good dude, though. Let me put some water on my face. I'll finish up. And yeah, not in that weird way. Yeah, that sounded weird. I'll finish up. No, I'll use the bathroom, put some water on my face, and we'll game a little bit. And I just want to say too, shout out to Sean for starting his Twitch channel. Good dude, man. Definitely gonna support him in everything he does there. And as always, I mean, you already know. Even if there's high traffic, which would be an anomaly, high traffic on my stream, you plug that stream in there, brother, and get as many followers as you can, man. I would gladly, if I had a few followers right now, or a few people watching, I would gladly say, go watch my boy over and show him your stream, because that's what matters. That's what matters to me, anyways. Anyways, let me put this bathroom, wash face, and we'll get back to it. Oh man. good for daddy. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Dory. But yeah, you know, I'll just say this and then I'll jump into gaming. There's a lot of things that we both done wrong in the relationship, whatever. But some of the things that have just really kind of blew my mind is like, you know, when she gets angry, she gets angry. And she says a lot of things that are pretty mean, man. Like, she'll say, like, before she'll say, like, because my grandma died a couple years ago and she knows how much my grandma meant to me. She'll say that, you know, before she died, she was giving me a bunch of money, and one of my cousins, I just told her that my grandma was giving me like $1,000 a month, which she wasn't giving me that much, but she was helping me because I was just kind of like, I was going through a terrible time, and, you know, I wasn't doing the right things, and she was, you know, helping me with bad habits, but not that much. But Jen heard it from a cousin who's known for, my grandma wouldn't even tell my cousin certain things because she knew she embellished and lied about things and opened her mouth and too much. But Jen threw that in my face. Oh, you used your grandma for money. And I lost my job, obviously, in December 27th, and I needed help from my dad. And she threw that in my face. And it's just like, okay, I know I can be difficult, but why do you keep doing this? Like, why, you know? Because it all stems from, honestly, the problem would have been solved. It seems like she's not a hard person to please, really. But a lot of it revolves around me being cheap with my money and not more willing to spend my money. And, like, she'll say at times, like, you know, she likes to make it clear, like, she makes more money than me. Okay, that's fine, you know. Better job than me, that's fine. And, like, earlier today, she said, you know, hey, you know, you're going to have to change your life around because now you're not making as much as you were. And I said, yeah, you're right. I don't think I'll have to change that much around, but, you know, just telling me these things, that's like, I don't know. And then, you know, it's telling me that, you know, if I spend money, I don't know, like, at times making me feel bad for not helping my mom, or, I don't know, saying I used my dad when I lost my job because he gave me money. It's just like, well, I mean, technically I did have it, but then I had, like, nothing in my bank account. But it's like, why do you care so much about that, you know? I don't know. But those are the things that really hurt me. Is, like, saying those things and, you know, saying, I wonder if she's commenting on my stream. Hold on. Oh. And then, like, if we argue about, like, food, it's not about one time going out. It's just about, you know, we've always had this rule, you know, like, if I spend $10 on each of us, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm going to tell her, okay, now you got to spend at least $10 on me. No, we never done that, but she'll ask to go out, and I say, well, you know, why don't we try to do takeout or something cheaper? and she doesn't do fast food when she's with me, but she does it with her son. But we had, I told her about, like, I was just telling her, like, the last few times I paid, and she always said she would pay, but then it's like she said she would pay, but then she'll, I'll say I'll use the gift card, and then I'll say you pay next time. She said okay, but then later on it will be like, hey, this time you pay because I use a gift card. She's like, well, you use a gift card, it's not even your money. Or like if my dad gives me money and I pay, then it's like, well, you didn't even use your own money. Your dad gave you money. It's like, it's just, I don't know. And then when she does get me food, I'm thankful for it. I am. But it's stuff like cookies and ice cream, and like I like it. But it's usually stuff she'll send me like after an argument. But it's just, it's not about what she's sending me or how much it costs. It's just about, I don't know. We could have a full-blown argument. And again, I'm not being rude. Let me say one other thing before I say that about the argument. But the person she was with, she was married to some time ago. I don't know, like 12, longer than that, like maybe 20 years ago, whatever. He was a chef. He's still a chef in Gainesville. Northwest Grill. He owns Northwest Grill. Used to live in Sorrento. Nice neighborhood. Okay, so she's used to that. And then, her best friend lives in Atlanta, has $1 million home. Her mom is married to a guy who has money, drives a Mercedes. So the people in her family and the people she associates with, are uber wealthy, have money, and I get it. Those are some goals, okay. But then, like, she ended up having a son with the guy, her past ex, and, she's always been used to being able to go out, spend money, and have monetary freedom between her job and the setup she has. It's like, it's nice, I get it. But, and I'm sure she's going to comment on this and say and spin it, but, just doesn't ever want to eat at home or eat fast food. But going back to the argument thing, we could be in a full-blown argument, pissed off. And if I said, hey, Jen, let's go out to eat to such and such place, I'll buy. And if it's like anything like a Carrabba's or anything, doesn't have to be uber fancy, but something like that, it's amazing how different the tone is. Like, it's just different. Like, she's happy. She feels better. She might apologize. And it's just like, oh, this just to go out to eat, I don't know why, because she constantly rags on me for not making as much money as her, which I think she does make a little bit more, but I don't understand. But I would agree with you that I don't know. Sorry, I was just thinking about stuff. So, this gonna sound weird, but this part I know is true. She lives with her ex, but they don't do anything. They're not like that. That part I do know, because they're just not like that. He dates, and he's had his girlfriends over. But, and she'll probably refute this, but from my understanding is it helps her with the rent, and he was in a bind, and it helps him. So they kind of helps each other. Like, they don't do anything. I know it sounds weird, but they don't. You know, sometimes I believe it, and I've never doubted that, because when you see how they are, they're just, you know, it's not like that. Because he's dated people, and so, and now it's like she has a good setup, because she has a good job, and she has somebody that splits everything. And I remember when I was at Dollar General, and I had somebody split everything in a really cheap apartment. I mean, my rent was already, I think at the time, like, I forgot what it was. 500 or 400, or it was really cheap, $4.25. And I remember when I got Dollar General and everything was also split, I was like, oh shit. So I know how much she works for the state for benefits. She works right off of right by Takachali. She did a pretty good job. I think she makes around what Dollar General was paying me, a little bit more. Her benefits are a little bit better. So yeah, she has a good job. But she also has, like, her mortgage payments like $1,800 a month, $1,700. So I'm not saying she's lived beyond her means, but just her, it's expensive to live when it's just her. If you with the payments, so they've been split, but she doesn't necessarily have the fastest internet. She might now, but she didn't. Mainly her mortgage was, eating up a lot of the salary, I would think. But it's been a while since she's lived alone, so she's been splitting the rent for a while. So, I know how it's easy to get in those, routines, Yeah. Yeah, she's good job. I mean, she's good. She's got, she's smart, but she again, I mean, it sounds crazy, but as much as I told you, it's like there is that possibility that we could make it work, which, it's that possibility has gotten thinner and thinner over time, and I think a lot of times I'm just having her around because I feel lonely. I don't, if I was 100% myself, I don't know if I would continue to try to make it work. You probably already know this or assumed it, but, if I tried to, like if I tried to say, you know what, just call me later or don't call me at all or some crap like that, or I'm just, I don't know if I want to deal with this anymore. Like, that never flies well. Even if I say, hey, stop calling me so much, but at the end, there's that slim possibility, just because when things are good, they're really good. Yeah. She helps people with getting benefits who, mainly people who have physical ailments, I think, or people who were, I forgot what she said, people who were initially denied, but they go through her and they get on the waiting list, and yeah, she has real good benefits. She had pension, all that stuff. But yeah, so sorry, I'm like kind of dozing off a little bit, but I want to try to play. Oh, it says was seeing if you wanted coffee from McDonald's, no answer. See, Now, if I call back now, she's gonna think I'm calling her. She is and she isn't. She doesn't have a master's in social work. So, yeah. Unless you can be a social worker and not have a master's in social work. But I think she has a bachelor's. I can't remember if she has a master's or not. I appreciate you listening to me, brother. I like sharing this, man. I'm feeling better. Like, I like to do things alone a lot of the times, but I realize when I can find somebody who listens and who likes to be my friend, it feels a whole hell of a lot better, man. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to you and Cecile for being a good friend. And I am turning some things up on this stream. As soon as I get really settled into my job, I absolutely love my job, man. I love it. I just want to now I got to figure out part 2. I want to get some money saved up. I want to get caught up on that. I'm not behind on anything, but I want to get my savings up a little bit. I'm doing one of the things I'm doing with my first money that I have is I'm going to do a giveaway or 2. And then I'm going to get somebody to help me add alerts to my stream. Because everything is stream related. And then I want to start looking into possibly upgrading my GPU. But I'm thinking about getting something, maybe just something small, but it's going to be something I love. It's not going to be a job that I got to do. No, bullshit. It's going to be something I love. Thought about maybe doing something part-time. Now here, I don't know why she keeps calling. But I'm going to put on the speaker to let you guys hear. Sorry, hon. I was talking to my buddy. I was talking to my buddy Sean on stream.
Oh, it's okay.
Really?
I already, can you hear me?
Yeah, I saw you were there. It's fine, hon, that you didn't. I appreciate you thinking of me.
Oh, I would have brought you something, but it's getting...
It's all good,
Yeah,
babe.
That vacuum is way too powerful for the... You know what I mean? It's like suck up your freaking...
What bathroom?
The vacuum, because it only took quarters, and I don't carry a lot of cash. I just use my card, my debit card all the time. So when I went yesterday, I only had like $1. I had dimes and nickels, but it only takes quarters, so I went back over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's way too powerful for your... I don't want to use that anymore, because it's just like... I'm gonna shop online and get like a little, like one you can keep in the vehicle, you know what I mean?
Well, remember whenever you vacuum, at least when I vacuumed, I made sure everything was out. Every single thing was out of there, out of the van.
Well, there's nothing in the vehicle.
I mean, like everything. Well, I know. I mean, every paper, everything. But what do you mean too powerful? What do you mean too powerful?
Like it's just like almost like lifting the fucking floor, like lifting the carpet. You know what I mean? It's just too powerful for it. I don't.
She says the
It
vacuum,
almost caught my hair in there too.
the do-it-yourself vacuum, was too powerful. Now I'm not trying to make fun of
You know
her,
what I'm
but
saying? I'm not gonna use that one no more.
I thought that would be, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Anyways.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
thank you for thinking
Yeah,
of me.
I got the what was it, dripping? I got the Oreo Shamrock for Chase McFlurry.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna tell her that if she wants to work things out, give me some meals.
Take Chase and Jakari somewhere Friday next weekend. To go somewhere fun, like by the beach or someplace if you want to go.
What up, Cap? Hey, Cap, I was just filling in Sean with my relationship stuff going on. Love my job. Hold on. Sorry, hon. I had a couple of guys, a couple of my buddies from my community stopped in for the stream. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. yeah, you got Taz and or Tap, and then Sean.
Oh, that's why you weren't answering. Okay, that makes sense. Need to make a joke about that.
Now she's being nice. It's really weird because we don't have sets lined up and we're not. Yeah, it's just weird, and I'm not giving her money. It's just weird. Usually she's not like this unless one of those things is happening. Hey, hon, would you bring me something to eat?
But I'm already now. I'm like back home. I want to go this way. Can I maybe just?
It's fine. Hon, if I asked for something and you say no, I don't get mad or hold that against you, hon. I don't. Even if you say no, listen. Even if you say no, even if you tell me this, I say, hey, hon. Say you at Target. I say, hey, hon, would you give me this? And you say, no, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing that. Sean agrees with me and Cap agrees with me. If you say no, hon, I'm not gonna hold that against you. I'm not gonna say you don't. I'm not gonna think. I'm not like that, hon. You don't have to feel compelled or to have to say yes. But I want to say something. You tell me all the time that you're that you feel that I'm weird and you feel like you don't feel 100% comfortable around me or when you talking to me.
I feel fine around you. You're very eccentric.
Yeah, okay, I'm eccentric, but it bothers you a lot. And now that we're at least on talking terms right this moment, I'm not telling you to stop everything in your life right now, but at some point we should make a plan or I mean, come on. We got to talk about stuff. I mean, there's no way we can just forget about it and fuck in a week and go on vacations and forget about why this, whatever you call it. If I say relationship, you say we're not, what relationship? So whatever you want to call this thing we have, it's like, we got to figure it out because here's the thing. You've told me yourself, how many times have you said, man, if you had a small cock, we'd really be in trouble. Now,
well, that's true.
So,
I mean, I'm not lying.
If that's true, then what? Here's the $1 million question. That's your favorite phrase. Here's the $1 million question. Why do you care about anything else?
But that's not the only thing I care about.
You told me. What'd you tell Beth?
What I'm saying is that would make
you
things
told
like
Beth I was
a million fucking times worse. Like it would be awful.
You
like,
told Beth I was pathetic.
You know what I'm saying?
You told Beth.
No, I said some of the stuff you do is just ridiculous.
You said I'm pathetic, hon. You know you did.
She said he's too old to be playing games. I said I agree.
You said I was, but I'm saying it. As much as you, or what about like this? Like, you don't. Will you at least agree? And again, please stay in a positive, upbeat mood, just because we're talking about stuff that isn't the happiest. But look, wouldn't you agree, at least for the last 4 or 5 days, that you were on a tear to where no matter what I said or do, no matter what I said or do. So, for instance, be quiet. You call, and you're already upset because I can tell or when I return a phone call, you're already upset. So what could there's nothing I could possibly do that could, now listen, that I could say to you, and it was like this this happened like 8 months ago, I think, one time for like, and then there was, it was like a year ago where it happened for like, it was like 2 weeks. Like every time you called me, there's nothing I could do, nothing. Now, if you get into that mood and I can't say or do anything and you're just going to call and as your terms, like I rip you apart, but you straight up, I mean, I don't sit and call you names, but you call me names. And not just that, hear me out. When you call me, there's nothing I can say or do to stop that. Now, is that Isn't that unfair?
Yeah, but a lot of that is like you're going back on like what you're saying, like you're promising all kinds of stuff, and then you don't follow through on any of it. So it's just like, why should I do stuff for you if you're not willing to even, take me out or nothing,
But I do. I
No, but
do.
it's always an argument about, I just want to go to expensive places. I just want to spend money. All I want to do
Well,
is
no,
go
we put
out."
that aside. We put it aside, don't we?
Well, all right.
Is every time we go out, are you gonna always bring that up if we have an argument about the expensive places? When have I last said expensive places? I said we could go anywhere. And look,
Yeah,
the
but you say that, but you don't want to go.
the Carrabba's thing. Will you at least agree with me? For the last 4 times I've been wanting to go, and I'm not mad at you for it. But plans change because you have a kid. I'm not mad at you for it. But can we at least say that, hey, plans changed on your end and we couldn't go? That's not a bad thing.
Right, I agree with you. Or what happens is you'll start an argument, and I'm like, I'm not going.
That didn't happen with Carrabba's the last 4 times with this gift card.
It hasn't been 4 times.
3 at least. Didn't you?
Just sometimes you don't understand how busy I am.
I know, but how many times have you said next Tuesday? It'll be Thursday.
Okay.
I'm just saying, hon. I'm not mad at you for it.
I like to plan ahead. I like to try to plan ahead, but sometimes what happens is there's just I finally got my vehicle. I said I'm dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? There's always something going on.
I know,
So
and
it's not me not wanting to go. It's just there's just way too much going on.
that's fine, babe. No, I know that. I never said you're not wanting to go. It's nobody's fault that we didn't
I mean, I'm
go.
trying
It's
to
nobody's
plan
fault. Hey,
ahead, but
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say it's nobody's fault that we didn't go. But what is true is that your plans altered. That doesn't mean that it's bad. I've always said, how many times have I said, hun, let's plan it for Wednesday? Let's plan it for Thursday? And hey, if something comes up, we can always change it. I've always said that. Always. Now, I know I got, like a couple years ago, I got in those moods or 3-4 years ago where I didn't want to go, and that was because I was dealing with my, personal issues.
I try to get right. I try to get some idea so I know what my week is. Like I've got a doctor appointment Tuesday morning, so I got to go into work late.
And I know,
What else do I have this week?
We know-
I don't remember.
you know
what
I
else, but
care-
okay.
I care about you, and I know I do,
And
but
then some weekends I'm like, do I want to go away this weekend or just stay here? Try to go out, try to do stuff. I try to plan ahead a little bit.
what about this? I know, I don't care if it's your favorite topic or not, but this is stuff that needs to get addressed. It just does, okay? Not trying to be rude, but it's stuff that needs to get addressed. What about the fact that, I know I brought it up, but we never addressed it, but it needs to be addressed. What about the fact that you know damn well you put yourself in company with some high-end people. I say high-end people, but with people who got their shit together. Beth, your best friend, got your shit together. Even your mom. Your mom got her shit together.
What's your point?
The point is you put
I
your...
have my shit together.
Yeah, you surround yourself with people
Right.
who not are the...
What's the bottom line? What you're trying
The
to
bottom line is you have expressed to your... I'm sure you've expressed it to your mom, but I know you expressed it to your best friend that when I would give you a gift or give you money, it was an embarrassment that it wasn't a certain amount of money, that it was so low.
That's not how it went. That's not how it happened.
What'd you say when you were embarrassed? It was embarrassing that I gave you $35 or $25.
No, that was about 2 years ago.
But explain that.
It was probably for the $10 gas money you gave after the 9th time I came over.
You never expressed to your friend Beth that I didn't.
Beth's opinion of you is she thinks you need to do way more. She does. She said there's no repairs. There's no trips. No nothing. I said. Well,
So what do I got to do? What do I got to do exactly? But you.
at least go on some dates and stuff.
Oh, not date. Hold up. But come on, you're not. So you're saying you're not saying.
You're just not a guy that does most boyfriends and stuff.
You're saying at no point did you express to your friend, and you swear to God, at no point did you express to Beth that Tony should be at least giving a little bit more.
No, I said doing more. You don't do nothing. Zero.
You did say that it was pathetic that I gave you expressed to your friend. You know you did, hon.
Maybe 2 years ago. And what's your point, though? I don't understand what your
How do I
point
know?
is.
How do I know how much to give you?
What I'm trying to say is the fact that you need to do more if you want to be in a relationship with somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the truth.
What does do more? What does do more? What does do?
Like maybe give somebody like flowers or anything. Anything. It doesn't matter.
Flowers,
Buy 'em
baby,
up.
babe.
Anything.
Remember that one time? Hey, remember that one time? Remember that one time when I wanted to surprise you, and I mentioned the surprise? And remember, I swear to God, I put it on my grandma's grave. You said.
Oh my God, you're bringing up shit like from 10 years
This ain't
ago.
10 years ago.
That was because you would buy edible arrangements costing like $18 million, and I would say you don't need to spend that much fucking money.
Oh.
You're going to turn the next day. That's why. You were spending excessive amounts of money.
What about that time?
It was your grandmother's money, and I said I don't want your grandma to pay for our dates.
What about
Get
the-
your
no.
story straight.
What about the-
Get your story straight. Get your story straight.
What about that time I said I wanted to give? I wanted.
Answer what I just said. You're deflecting it.
I'm not deflecting it. What about the time?
The reason is because you were getting edible arrangements for your stepmother, your mother, your grandmother, and me, and they're ridiculously overpriced. And I say you don't need to get that.
Oh my God! Are you suggesting that I would spend less and be smarter with my money on spending with you?
What I was saying is they were overpriced.
What about the time when I said? What about the time when I wanted to surprise you and you actually said I don't want no flowers or anything. I want like a gift card.
You don't do anything for me, but you ask for stuff in return. So I have a problem with that. I'm not doing anything for any fucking guy on the fucking planet who doesn't want to do shit for
said
me. End of story.
She said that before.
I don't give a fuck who he is.
She said I tried to surprise her. I tried to surprise her.
It doesn't matter. I work too hard, and I'm not going to do a bunch of shit for a guy who uses me and mooches off me. I'm not going to do it. If they want to do
I told her one time I wanted to surprise her, and I'll never forget it. She said, "Oh yeah, and don't get me no flowers or nothing." She's like, "I would like a gift card," and then started naming places, and it's just like she didn't want no surprise. Can we agree?
you there?
Can we agree though when you say whole bunch of stuff? Like if I were to be creative and get you something that didn't cost no money, that you would be.
The problem is me and your mom, we had to ask for it, and that was like a year ago, and it was embarrassing to her, and it was embarrassing to me that we actually have to ask.
But it's money related though.
Can you get us a gift card for Christmas? Because you're cheap? It's like, come on. We shouldn't have to do that. It's embarrassing.
You never though. I don't know why you're spinning it to make it seem like that you wanted me to be
I'm
smart.
not spending anything. It's just the reality is you're not one of those guys who like is, oh, do you need, can I get your car washed for you? Can I do anything? Nothing. It's like I
You
do it all
never
myself.
said though that you didn't want a certain gift and you.
Stressful.
I'm sorry. I'm almost certain you said that. And don't get me this. And I wanted to.
You don't ever ask what I want. The only time you used to do a massive amount of stuff for me, getting me this, every holiday was back 10 years ago when your grandma was funding it. And I said, I don't want her
Okay.
to have to pay for our date.
If I tell you that we either today or tomorrow we'll go out to eat, would that solve all the problems?
I mean, I have to let you know when. I have to see my
But
schedule.
would that solve most? Would that at least bring
It
everything?
wouldn't solve most of the problems, but we got to go on regular dates.
Yep.
Like if it's once a month, half a time a month.
Could we
it's
do
like you
date?
can't
Could we
do-
do dates when if we buy groceries and cook?
That's fine if I'm not that tired, but I work all week. So
Okay.
if it's on a weekend or something.
You would be cool if we. Okay. What if we do date?
Yeah, but you don't cook, so that translates to Jen, you cook.
I could try to cook. What if we just? What if you came over and I try to cook something that I already have, like pasta and whatever else you want?
It's not boiling pasta. Sorry, is not like my idea of cooking.
Well, I mean,
mean-
what if you tell me what you want and I'll try my best to cook it?
We can try that sometimes, but also remember during the week I wake up early, I work all week, so it's like I don't really want to come home and start cooking. That's what Drew does. Sometimes I do, but a lot of times we get takeout or Publix deli, or he'll make something, or
But when you would chase, you
I
get.
work way too.
When you would chase, you
It
get.
varies. It just depends what we want to eat. We just get whatever we want, or we make stuff. Sometimes he barbecues, he grills stuff on
Yeah,
the grill.
when you eat, hey, I'll admit, when you eat at home, you guys eat good. You have that ability to.
But we're not eating every single night of the week steak dinners. We just
I
get
know.
what we want.
Yeah, well, no, I know you're not eating steak dinners, but you guys are eating like real meal. You guys don't.
I mean, there's just a misconception, and that's I think what's going on is like you're thinking I'm not doing nothing for you, but it's like I see
No,
you're doing
I don't
nothing
need you.
for me.
How many times have I asked you to do something for me other than bring me something to eat real quick?
And I will add too. Another thing is multiple times I've tried, and it turned into a fucking disaster because they're like, nobody's answering. It's just a big ordeal. And then the other time, you went for a walk. I'm like, hello, I got you food. And you're like, well, I'll be back in 2 hours, babe. It's just like, it turned
Okay.
into a nightmare.
Okay.
So that's been part of the problem, too. When I try to surprise you, it turns into like a mess.
Okay, so
Your stuff got stolen. I sent you something every single time. It's more stress than it's worth. I
then
can't get a hold of you.
Explain-
Or they say,
will you-
he's not answering the door.
will you explain to me why you keep calling then?
I'm just trying to explain to
If
you
you're
something.
annoyed
It's
at
not like
everything I fucking do, why do you keep calling?
No, I'm just trying to tell you it's not like my lack of trying. It's the fact that they can't find your place. Or,
Okay, I'm not. I'm talking about in general.
Well, I'm saying if you like the last time, you knew I was.
No, forget about the takeout and to go. I'm talking about everything.
It's not everything. It's just that you're not doing enough.
What do I need to
And then on
do?
top of it-
I don't know what I need to do. I don't know what I need to do.
People that are male people say, "What do you do for your wife? What do you do for your girlfriend? Do you do anything for her, or you just fuck her?" Ask them.
Can I be creative and do things that don't cost no money?
Yes.
Really?
It doesn't have to cost money. It's not about. Remember, you said if you do anything for me, it's not the money; it's a thought that counts.
Well,
Same for me.
I don't know what I could do though for you. Because you have
I
expensive
suggested a couple things. I said, "Oh, you know what? Hint, hint. It'd be nice if I get the unlimited car wash thing every month. It's like $19, but I'll get it myself."
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. But I just don't. It just.
It's just like seriously, how
You
can
just
we live together?
riled. I know you just riled off a bunch of stuff you don't like about just the takeout portion of, or just buying food for me.
No, what I'm trying to say is it's every single time I'm like, oh, I might just send them some ice or something, send them something, and it turns into like you're not there, or
Okay,
like
well-
nobody answered the door.
Explain more things you don't like though, because I want to write. I would like
I'm
to.
just trying to explain myself. It's
No,
not
I know. I
don't
like this because I'm actually I'm writing them down because I want you to. I want to know all the things you don't like
Like
about
the
me.
last time I got the sushi, and then you said, "Oh, I'll be back in like an hour," so it just sat there. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
So it's difficult to surprise
okay,
you.
forget
because
about the
they're-
surprises. Forget about meals. Forget about meals. Hold on, I didn't say it yet. Forget about takeout.
Okay, I got.
But what list the other?
I gotta go in the house.
Well, list the other things you don't like about me though.
There's only like a couple things.
Only a
It's the- I've
couple.
already explained. Tony, it's the arguing constantly because I can't argue all the time. I can't. It's stressful. It's embarrassing in front of people. I can't argue.
So you're
about
not.
work.
You never were embarrassed when you said I didn't do enough for you, and it didn't revolve around money. So if I would have done a bunch of stuff for you,
What do you do for somebody that doesn't cost anything? What? Like spray down their
yeah, I
ears?
know.
mean, I don't
But see,
understand.
you
Like,
say you don't. But what's crazy is, then you call me and say,
Are you gonna give me a ride to the park when I have a vehicle? I mean, I don't understand.
I know, because it is about
Like,
money.
you're
because
playing like stupid.
it is about.
It's not about money, but to do nothing at all
then why do you guys bring up? Why do you always bring up? I'm so cheap.
Because you have buyer's remorse and you bring up stuff a year, 2 years, 3 years. How much did it cost? What you spent? Like you're keeping like some electronic scorecard at the fucking Lakers game.
But when's the last time you bought
like
something from?
fun.
When's the last time you bought something from me?
I ordered you food multiple occasions and I sent it.
I don't know.
I got cookies, I got Chewies, I got the sushi.
But
I
you
got a
complained
gift
about
card,
it.
I got, what?
Never mind.
I can't hear you.
You said you had to go in. I'll let you have a good night. I'll just go. I'm gonna go back to doing whatever. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
I mean, that's what I just got done saying. It's not for my lack of trying. Every time
I
try
never
to
say you
surprise
don't try. I never say you don't try. I just.
It's like one time I sent you, somebody stole it. The
I
next
just.
time,
I'm just
oh,
bringing
get
up
in
how
the
you're.
door.
I'm just bringing up how you're many, not every, but many majority of the interactions we have don't end with you being happy at all. But yet you keep calling me. I don't.
Probably because you argue all the time. You don't talk, you argue.
Okay, I don't understand.
That's why.
But why do you keep wanting to keep in touch with me? Not because of the sets, certainly not that. I know you lied. I know that's all the.
If you say so.
I know that's the only reason.
It's definitely not that.
It's not, yeah. It must be you just enjoy talking to me, right? And to you, it's funny.
I mean,
I want to get to playing my game. I hope you have a great night with your son, Chase. And
it's nice he remembered his name.
I was joking who that was. Oh my God. Anyways, have a great night. You see what I'm saying, man? It's like if I do something wrong when it comes to like that delivering food, she just lists off all these things that just is wrong with it. I don't understand why she keeps, if she's so miserable and hanging out with me, why she come blowing up my phone? Bro, I had to sleep. I went to bed yesterday at 10 o'clock. She knew I was going to bed. She kept blowing up my phone. It's like one of those things where nobody likes to be told they're not good enough, man. But this woman has at times said to me, it's pathetic because I only gave her a $35 gift card. And when I asked her, what does that mean? They're like, it should $100 at the very least. And then she went on saying how much money I make an hour and all that other shit. When I told her what was shocking is she was happy I got my current job. When I told her, this is the message she sent me right when I got my job. She was actually, I thought, initially thrilled, and I think she was. But let me read to you what she said. Let's see, that would be on the 12th. Fucking stupid. I don't care about the sets, man. I care less about that shit, dude. I want to fucking... I promise you she's lying, man. One of the things that please try to not worry about money all the time. Once you're working, you should have enough left over each month that you can still do stuff and go places. But it, like she does Walmart, she gets free Walmart delivery, and I asked her if I could ever I mean, I know this is kind of, I mean, it's common sense, you know, trying to boot her off the cliff, but I remember I asked, like the other day, I said, can I use your free Walmart Plus delivery so I can get some stuff delivered to me? And she said no. And then I tried telling her, if you need anything from Amazon, I got Amazon Prime, I'll get it for you. And she goes on to say how Amazon sucks and they never did delivery right. And see, the thing is I would say, hon, I get them all the time. My whole family does. We always have get our stuff. Don't, you know. And then she wants to she tries to convince me how Target's better for online shopping. It's like, I know it sounds silly to complain about that, but it's like when somebody's so off or so clueless about that stuff. And no, now my stomach all fucking hurts now, man. Sorry, guys. I want to try to play, but now my stomach's all upset because I was wanting to show you some messages. She says stuff like, it's embarrassing that as hard as I work week to week and daily that somehow you don't think I'm worth getting a $10 lunch for and want to rub it in my face. You make me out to your buddies like I'm a gold digger type. Meanwhile, they don't have a clue that you cringe at spending any of your own money and get half help from your family because you want to look good for them, but you have no issue with throwing me under the bus. And to have the balls to tell me I don't pull my own weight. I do more than you and everyone you know, just not with you because, like I said, you aren't consistent and always have one foot out the door. trying to talk to others like there's something wrong with me. The bottom line is, and this is what she said a few days ago, is you don't deserve me, don't appreciate me, and have zero issues with making me look bad or throwing me under the bus. I think you're just pissed that you realize a woman can be doing better than you, so you try to make her look bad. Ask your streaming buddies, should a woman pull her weight in a relationship if the guy is consistently shady, trying to go behind her back, consistently trying to argue with her, consistently trying to throw her under the bus? That's not a relationship. That's the guy trying to use her and take advantage to get what he wants out of it. You'll even steamroll over Chase, her son, if it means you'll get a computer part before him. I joked with her about getting me a GPU. Like, clearly I wasn't serious about that, but then when you sense I might not, you'll create a random argument hoping to make me feel bad that I'm not helping you. All the while complaining about an $8 lunch you got for me. And like some mornings, yeah, you're right. Some mornings, what's crazy, and this I'll end it on this. Some mornings she'll call me, and she'll be mad, like straight from the get, like from yesterday. And even sometimes she'll call me like right when I wake up. Like when I was working at Dollar General, she'll call me right at 4, so I know she hasn't slept. But she'll call me and she'll just be pissed, like. It's weird. Like, I never knew anybody who used to be pissed like that. Like, you know, I can understand if I was calling you, but you're calling me pissed. I'm tired of discussing things when we're already aware of the problem. Stop messaging other women. Stop being cheap, and stop starting arguments with me daily and weekly. If you can't stop, find someone who will enjoy arguing with you all the time and you keeping track of what you spend. And be fine you messaging a bunch of women. I've saved multiple times that I can't have stress and you keep causing it. And then she goes on to say, the last time I mentioned her in a stream, she sent me about 40 text messages defending every point I made. She was really mad. She wanted me to get back on stream and tell him what type of person she was. It was Ben from Europe. Yeah. Sorry. I love you guys, man. Jesus. And then randomly she'll ask for a photo or a video. Mind you, 2 days later, I wouldn't let anything bad happen to you and would help you if you needed it. But we also have to get along, and we don't a lot. It's not using you for sets, probably worded it wrong. Just meant even if I can't stand you half the time, I still want that. Yeah. I'm going to try to start with a clear mind. I love you guys, man. I really do. God, my stomach's hurting. Just give me a second. Man. That was bad on me for even thinking that would be a good idea. So give me a second, Cap and Sean. Normally, arguing doesn't really make me feel this way, but hey, Cap. Follow Sean. He just started a Twitch account. He a good dude, man. He just started one. He's a good guy, man. He's like the other regulars. He falls into that category, like Mike and all them. And I love both of you, man. I appreciate you guys sticking around for me and going through all that. I thought it was. I wanted to make it somewhat entertaining, or at least interesting. But even if it wasn't, I just want you guys to know that thank you for hanging out. But yeah, let's play something. God, my stomach is killing me, man. I love you guys, man. I really do. All right, let's look at what we got. Let's play something. God, my stomach is killing me. Just shout out to Cap and Sean for hanging out, man. Good dudes, man. Good people. If you're lurking, I just posted the link for Sean, his Twitch. He just started up a Twitch channel, man. He's gonna be streaming over there, so if you can, give him some love over there, because he's a good dude, man. Good guy. I know him from working with his wife, so. God. I never thought my stomach would be upset from. Man. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths and try to play. And. Oh. God, man, I don't know. I feel like shit. I've never felt like shit after an argument with her. All right. I'm going to try to play, but I'm feeling like shit. God. I should have stopped it when you guys said so. I don't know. I mean, I basically did, but I should have stopped it earlier because it just. I wanted you guys to. To get a little introduction. Sorry, I'm slowly thinking and counting to myself. My stomach is killing me. I'm gonna give it a minute or two. If not, God damn it! I gotta like everything. Everything was going good. I'm gonna put some water on my face if I don't feel good. I do got work tomorrow, but I want to play. I want to play, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to play because I want to. I planned on working what I did, going for a walk, which I did, playing, eating, and because of my schedule and what I do now, I can now play after work, which I love, but yeah. Hmm? What do you mean? Farther it out. Cap, I love you, brother. I know, like last time, I said I would come back on, and I don't want you to think that. I want you to know I love you, brother. I really do. And I value our friendship, even though it's hit or miss. But I absolutely enjoy having you around, brother. Like I really do. And I want you to know that. And I don't take our friendship lightly either. Yeah, I just did, and it felt a little bit better. So let me go put some water on my face, try to do that. I think that's what it is. It's just stress. But we're gonna do this. Because I want to hang out with you guys and play and chill. But I want to say, first of all, thank you guys for even listening to half that. Because, you know, I'm not saying everything she says is hogwash.
So it's like,
But a lot of stuff she says is.
but because I did
You
that,
guys
a lot of
probably
people
know
seem
from
to
being in
think
relationships that the point I was trying to
can't be a
make is,
YouTuber
I mean,
because
it's
I've
just
done it,
straight
like,
up
a couple
like,
times.
it's like you say I continue to start arguments, but
I do believe in immersion breaking, especially now.
How are you?
Your mic sucks.
Oh my god, that guy just got slimed out. They're one shot, push, they're...
weird. No. I just want to say one more time, shout out to Cap, Cecilia, and Sean for chilling.
Less intense
We do people's taxes for them on their phone or in person so that they can relax.
Yeah, I know, but it's taxes, so.
Look at number 7 on the pinch. They kill him, but is it enough?
Oh, slip and slide.
See, that's why
Still
that
an
fight
out,
is
boy.
a little cringe, bro.
Yo, get another.
Oh my God, Dill.
It's Pistol Pete.
He's got 4
Come on, Dill.
bullets.
Get him, Dill.
Okay then.
Oh, I'll be right back. You guys are awesome, man. I love you guys.
Cute. Wow.
Play your way at Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort, February 7th to April 4th. Play catch with some beads. Enjoy live concerts on select nights and more. Get details at universalorlando.com.
Makes sense. Well, I should get going.
Not without dessert.
Oh.
DoorDash is on the way.
Tomorrow's Juan's graduation, so
That deserves a toast.
Yes, I'll order some drinks on DoorDash.
game's about to start.
Stay for the game.
I'm falling asleep.
Coffee it is.
Snacks.
I'm never leaving, am I?
No.
You're doing great.
Some wounds never heal.
Look at all our stuff. I missed a quarter? Okay. Which quarter?
On the other side, probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, God damn it. Not again. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can get it. I can get myself out of this. Okay. Easy peasy. Bet you were scared.
The steel box if you need it.
Yay! Thank you. Come on, let me in there. Just randomly turning random stuff into different materials. I'm so fucking dead. Oh, there's no way I live. There's no fucking way.
Oh no.
No, my hard work.
Well, it had to have happened.
Yeah.
You know, it was bound to happen at some point, and I think you did very well. It could have been way worse.
Yeah.
You don't offer workers' comp.
What?
Sorry.
Yep. Sorry. You get a beer, free beer.
Where's the sex
That's it? Dixie, thank you for the 7 months. I'm gonna need at least 4 to forget about this pain. Crap.
Feel a little bit better. Alright. We'll try. And Cap's idea is what I need to do. Just turn that shit off. Fuck it. Alright.
It feels so slow, doesn't it?
Yeah. Problem is, I had to.
What did I just break?
All of them were running out of play too.
Oh yeah.
Good advice. Thank you. Alright, Cap. What do we want to play, brother? I'm down for whatever. Probably gone. What do you think? One other thing I liked about my new job is that I've taken a different approach to things. Like I got I got some packages in my room that aren't open. I kind of know what they are, but for whatever reason, I did a package and it's just like I'm so stressed out. Not just stressed out, but my mind is so overloaded and I just didn't even want to open it. But like that. I actually opened a couple packages, like one of them being some shoes that I ordered. And, like even little things like I just have a different approach. Like before I would just play the same old video games. Like it was so hard to play a different game. But like when I got off at like, on the weekends, I get off at 10:15, 10:30 in the morning. So it's like, oh man, it's like I worked. But now I'm off, and I actually was playing games. Like yesterday, I forgot what I was playing, but it was just a different approach to everything. Like even eating food, just different approach. It's really good, really cool, you know. And I'm just so overwhelmed, but I want to try to play something at least. Ah, man. I don't know why I get emotional for me. I think maybe because I just known her for so long. Yeah, for what it's worth, I've known her since 2014, 2013. Well, no. Yeah, 2014. All right. What are you down for, brother? Because it's a different, like, despite that, what we just went through, my outlook on gaming and the way I look, like, even like, I got a brand new MacBook Pro, like, I want to open, like, it's just, my approach to doing some of the things I love is different. So some games I probably just wouldn't have played for whatever reason. It's like, I feel more confident in doing these different things and trying these different things, and it's so cool because it's like, I'm so, you know, I just started last Wednesday, and it's just like, I say last Wednesday, 2 days ago. Yes, but Cap might want to play something. Cap, what do you want to play, bro? But yeah, I agree on that. Well, Cap, what do you want to watch? What do you want? Or if you just kind of want to do your own thing, Cap, you can do that, bro. Because I can always, you know, we can always just link up again or something. But I like that. I like Red Dead, but I want to make sure Cap, something that he wants to see me play. But yeah, I've been kicking butt in that game. I gotta do a story mission, and one of the story missions I was trying to do, I think it leads me into unwanted territory. Because there's bounty hunters and lawmen, but in this area, as soon as they shoot me, half my life is gone. So it's definitely, like, I don't even think I was supposed to be over there at all. Not yet, anyways. But my stomach's killing me. I'm gonna at least try to power through it though, because. Well, Cav, if you just want to do your own thing, bro, and we can just link up and play something together later when I have more time, or, you know. But yeah, Red Dead seems like the move. It's cool, bro. Just keep in touch. Just know that I love you, brother, and we can always play something later. Because things are different I'll be on most of the week tomorrow night. So do your thing, bro. Do what you got to do. And then there's no more like when I was streaming on the weekend or during the week, no more of that. Might be next week when I stream again. There's no more 12-hour shifts, no more of that. I can stream much more often, every day if I wanted to, which is awesome. Because I can work and stream. I can do both in the same day, and that to me is the best thing. Oh shit. And turn down a light source. Alright. So Micah Bell. Why is it doing that? It's giving me it's weird. Alright, something's not. Something's not working here. Something's fucking up. Bro. Hold up. Well, that was weird. Something was messing up there. Alright, let me retry it. Alright, bro. Ah. I'm an idiot, man. I just want to say shout out to people who, my friends and close to me. Thank you guys for talking to me earlier and really appreciate it. Yeah, something's not right here. What's going on here? Why is it doing weird stuff? Oh, here we go. We're gonna try it. If it fucks up, then I'm just gonna stop and get something to eat. I'm hungry too.
Gone to blazes. That's a strong-looking horse. Thank you.
Hey, partner.
Good job. Hey there, mister.
Hello there.
Hey, mister.
Hello. You want to lose them teeth? You really want to eat dirt?
Calm down.
Damn coward won't finish what you started, huh? Enjoy those last breaths. Eat knuckle.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? Damn coward.
All right. Did anyone chase after me?
Okay there?
Well, howdy.
Thank you for keeping us all safe, sir.
Hey, you want to stop doing that?
Just calm down.
Ain't wise to waste a long. It's time.
Hello, mister. Say what you want about the people around here. They're friendly. Gentlemen.
Get lost.
Girl.
I'm gonna stop and get something to eat, man. I'm starving and I gotta, yeah. Oh, man. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be on tonight. I'm gonna eat and get something. I love you guys. We'll make up for it. Everything be alright. Cap, me and you gonna play, or at the very least, I'll play and you'll hang out. We'll hang out some, and like I said, man, you guys mean a lot to me, man. Thank you guys for listening to me. I just want to eat, and I'm just so glad because I'll be able to be on a lot more. And I did not mean to have that be most of the stream, but I hope it was somewhat interesting. I love you guys. Cecile. Sean, Cap, just don't forget about me. We'll make it work. We'll make up for it, I promise.